Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews. Have you ever wondered what games you should sell or you should use? Find out here at Purge Reviews. Find out on our top 10 list what games you cannot miss. Don't forget to subscribe to Purge Reviews.
Histrio is a game that I was at Cool Stuff one night. I went with a buddy that was in town, Mike Peterson. Hey, Mike. And when I go play a game somewhere, I like to buy something just to support the store, thank them for letting me play, and then I leave with something, I leave with a game. So I was looking around at Cool Stuff, and a lot of the games they have out are popular. So I have a lot of them, and I saw this, and I was like, wow, this box was very attractive and very striking to me. And I thought, well, look at the back, this looks like maybe like a good family game. I hadn't heard anything about it. It was Bruno Cathala, which is a very good designer. And I was like, well, heck, let's give this one a shot. And the price was a little higher than, I don't know, what I'm maybe comfortable with on a lark, but you know what the heck, it looked good. So I got it, and I got it home, and everybody was like, everybody else had heard about it, wanted to play it, fine. We ended up playing like 3 or 4 times just in a very short period of time. We liked it so much. It's a really fun little, let's see, guessing where everybody else is going to go / what they need. What do I need? Where do I go based on what cards they have left? It's not a guessing game. There's a lot to figure out in it. With a little bit of guessing. The components are fantastic. This game is so heavily overproduced, and I have to admit, I like it. I love overproduced games. From the background with a little comedy drama, I'll show you in the components how it flips around. Beautiful. You have miniatures for no reason. The cards are great. The artwork is astounding. The game looks fantastic. It's very striking. And one of the best looking family games that I've ever seen. But how does it play? Is it good to play? It is good to play. It is not something necessarily you're going to put a night around unless you're really into lighter games. But it might make a really good introduction while you're waiting on some people with a little bit more. It's a fun game. And I think when you get done, you'll want to play it again. You'll be like, wow, that was pretty good. It does not overstay its welcome at all. I would say this is probably my favorite type of game like this with this mechanic that's in it. I liked it a lot. The artwork was very appealing to me. I like the stage production that you're doing, the thematic nature of it. This is a solid game. This could, with the production and the artwork and the way it looks, this could become a game that we hear about 3 years from now. A lot of games kind of disappear off the face of the earth. This is one that might have some staying power. Sure, the mechanisms of the game, it could fall away. That's definitely possible. But I must say, with the production and the artwork, I could see people saying, wow, that's really cute. Let's give that a pickup. Or just the look of it is so attractive and going to draw so many people in. You could totally, by the look of it, just have people come up and say, hey, what are you guys playing? What is that? That looks like a lot of fun. And it induces a lot of laughter without being one of those party games that create laughter. You know, like the game is forcing you to say something silly so everybody can laugh at you. Instead, there's those moments like, no, I didn't know you were going to go there. Or, I forgot you hadn't played your 7. It has those moments that create memories despite it just being a numbers game. It's very well done. Christian Martinez and Bruno Cathala have a hit on their hands, I believe, if this game is marketed correctly. It's very fun, it plays quick, and gives you a lot of oomph in a very short amount of time. Here are the components for Histrio, and I didn't know anything about this game when I bought it, but just the look of this kind of drew me right in. The artwork on this is just fantastic, and I originally thought it might be a children's game or at least a family style game, and luckily I was right. And the artwork is just fantastic. So you're going to get this oversized rule book, which is nice. Anybody who watches my reviews knows I love when they have pictures of the components. And that's kind of what the front page looks like. So it's just one of these big oversized ones. Very easy to get through. You're going to have this, which I'll show you up front, both sides of it. So it just has the numbers on it. And really this is just for placement of the cards. It's one of those overproduced things in this game. But it's nice to have. Now, also overproduced is going to be this. Okay? And when the comedy, and I'll show you, when it's a comedy that's winning, you do that. And this is kind of would flip in the back. Very nice. And then here's the score at the top, whether it's drama or comedy. And then you can put these miniatures. Well, not those miniatures. Where are they at? These guys. Nope. Not those guys either. Well. Yeah. Here they are. These little miniatures right here, each character has like a parrot guy. Will go up here and score you points, and this will kind of track what's going on. Severely overproduced, but very nice just the same. You're gonna get these nice plastic coins. You can hear them, and they have different denominations, but very nice plastic coins. You don't really see plastic coins all that much anymore. Each player is going to get a couple miniatures. These miniatures, to be honest, are severely overproduced like everything else in this game, but the two main ones are going to be this. This will be your actor or actress that will go up on the stage. It just really signifies that you place somebody up there. And these are put out. And when they're played, they just, all they do is go on here and they show everybody what cards you've played. So I played the 3, which you can't play it again until it's picked up without everybody having to look through your card. So handy, nice, but severely overproduced. Then you're going to get a stack of cards that will be really how the game plays. And you're going to have beautiful artwork with a little power on them. These icons all mean something, but the artwork is just one. So drama and comedy will just have that on it. Then each of the, what they call acrobats you can get, will have some kind of artwork. And you can see that some of these are doubled up more than once, but just superb artwork here. The cards are really high quality. Everything in the game is overproduced. I mean, for this game, the components are just fantastic. Wonderful job on the components. Rules for Histrio, I didn't have any problem. It's one of those big books. It's really hard to... Now, I like those because they're easy to read, but they're very hard to manage when you're playing the game. You know, it's hard to pull it out on the table and have it in front of you because now you got it way over here because I got my rule book here. But I think it's a game that you're going to pick up rather quickly, and that rule book will go to the side and you won't need it very long, which is super, super helpful. Histrio is a game that, it's one of those things where you can learn the rules in minutes. It's not going to take you forever to, it's not abstract where it's going to take you decades to actually be good at it. No. It's you're playing against the people at the table. So it has direct player versus player without being a take that, with just a lucky draw of what you're getting, and also without direct attack. You're never going to say, hey, Pedro's going to go to 2, so I'm going to go to 2 to block it. You're always going to be focused on what you need. Oh, this is what I need to accomplish my goals. But is Dylan gonna go there? That's the question. Come on. You might even be like, Dylan, okay, 2 and 3 will help us both. I'll go to 3, you go to 2. No, Jason, I want to go to 2. Fine. You have 2. I'll go to 3. Let's not burn each other. So you have those moments and you just laugh. And it's a lot of fun. So the rules are simple, but it's the game experience without being a party game that you're going to enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to play this game really, really quickly. It's very easy to play. You're going to have a deck of cards, which will be shuffled. And then what you'll do is you'll put a card out on each of these. Everybody will pick a number card in their color, and the numbers will correspond 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So which card that you want to try to get. So if I played the 6 face down, everybody flips at the same time, I would take my ship and put it on the 6 card. If multiple people put it there, then you would have a tie. If you're by yourself, you get the card free and clear. This goes up. That just shows that you've played the number 6 card. And that's just an easy reference for other players. I keep this. Now, the way these work is I can discard 1 to move the king, to influence the king, which will move this up the dramedy. So let's say the round started out at 1. I discarded a 4. You can always discard 1 when you pick them up. Then this would move 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it'd be 4 drama. And that's going to be important for the end of the game. Hold that thought. I'll come back to it. If there's a tie, if 2 people went to the same place, then these cards would influence the king, and then nobody would get anything. But you would be able to take one of these, which are like in the round scoring, and you can play one of these. So if you collected 3, you couldn't play all 3, but you could pick for each tie. Gain 2, these are dollars, ecus for each actor of experience level 1 in your troop. Gain 1 for each of your caravels on the board. Gain 1 for each acrobat in your troop. Gain 2 for each actor of experience level 2. So if you tie, you can get one of these cards. It'll be, it's off the top of the deck, and you can still influence the king that way. It will up or down. Also, but if you're the only one there, then you get to take these. Now at the end of the round, you're gonna have a number of these, and so in this case, if I had just these 2, 4 minus 1 is 3. So my show would favor dramedy or drama, and as long as this was still on drama, then I would score victory points or money, if you will, which are the victory points, because I am putting on a show of the kings. And whoever does it the most, whoever has the highest number on the side of the king, gets bonus, and that's kind of what you're playing with. These cards you get for tying will give you additional points. Very, very simple game. You don't get to pick up your cards until you play them all and you have 1 card in your hand and you can pick up all your cards. Whatever cards weren't taken, more cards in the next round will come out. So you can see how quickly there might be 3 or 4 on a row. And the cards are going to do different things. So let me kind of show you what they do really quickly. Let me see if I can find a 1. So if you play a 1 card, it doesn't matter if it's drama or comedy, they all have the same icons. You get to pick up all of your cards, okay? So when you pick up a 1 and you keep it, you get to pick up all your cards. Number 2 means you can steal $1 from another player. That's what that icon means. Let me do 3 next. 3 means you get to put one of your actors on the stage here. And for every actor on the stage, you get a coin. So in this case, I would get 1 coin. If there was 2 actors on there, I would get 2 coins. So that's what that icon means. Number 4, nothing happens, but it's worth 4. 5, I get to pay $1. I lose a victory point, but it's 5. So I can either influence the king with this 5, which is a great one, or keep it to add if I think if the king's going to want drama at the end. That would be a good one to have. You're also going to have a few of these that are called acrobats, and you can usually use them once per turn. During the travel phase, choose your card after the other players. So after everybody's doing theirs down, if you don't want to tie with somebody, that's a good card to know. I'll show you a couple more of these. The rooster, before totaling your money, you can discard one of your actors without changing the king's mood. So if you're trying to decide drama or comedy, this can be useful because before you total it up, you can discard one. So if you're on the wrong side, so be it. The chameleon's a really cool one, so he can count as a drama or a comedy at the end of the season, but he's just 1 point. The ox, I'll show you another one, is a pretty good one. Before choosing the travel cards, choose a city. This city is blocked to your opponent. So if you really want number 5, you can use the ox and say, nobody go number 5. Now you're the only one that can go there. That's pretty handy if you want to make sure that you get something that's there. And you're just trying to add up these scores. Some of these will give you instant things. Like this one just gives you 3 coins. This one just gives you 2 coins. So there's a lot going on. But for the most part, you're going to all be playing a card face down to which area you want to go to and then try to get those cards. Very simple. Scoring is very simple, but so much fun. Do you go to that one that has all that stuff, knowing everybody might go there? And it's so much fun when this one has like 5 good cards and nobody goes there because everybody thought everybody else was going to go there. It can be totally fun. So a light family style game. Very good, very fun, very easy to play. Who should buy this game? This is a great family game. If you got a little bit of older kids, the box says 10 plus, that might be fair, 8 and up, but you are going to like this game with the family. It plays quick, you can play it right after dinner, still have time for bedtime and reading your books. It's a great game to jump out. Once everybody knows the rules, which are simple, after 2 or 3 plays, they're going to jump right in and be able to play it. You're going to have your moments, your memories. I think gamers are going to like this. You could you could think about things for a second. It's probably not going to center around like a gamer's game night. It's not going to be the center of the main event. Despite the art, I think gamers can sit down and play this. And the artwork is so pleasing that you're not going to mind that it's cutesy. It reminds me of Disney's Robin Hood. That's what it reminds me of.